new report suggests California Governor Gavin Newsom has already decided to run for president if President Biden decides not to seek re-election. The governor won't say what his plans are.
But he made several moves toward a possible run. KTLA 5's John Fenoglio is live in our news center with what we are hearing. John?
Sheriff Pedro, good evening to you. That's right. Neither Newsom nor his office are commenting on that report. But for weeks, the governor has been making moves to garner national attention, picking fights with Republican governors. And so far, it appears to be working. Governor Gavin Newsom speaking at the Clinton Global Initiative 2022 meeting in New York today, addressing California's ambitious plans to combat climate change.
We're the tip of the spear. I mean, if you don't believe in, climate science, you have to believe your own eyes.
And wasting no time taking aim at Republican leaders.
And with all due respect to those conservative governors out there, Greg Abbott and others, they're as dumb as they want to be, and they're just doubling down on stupid, and we will not follow their path.
Newsom has been increasing his presence on the national stage in recent months, spending campaign cash on billboards in Republican-led states that have embraced anti-abortion laws. He's urging the Justice Department to investigate Texas Governor Greg Abbott and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis for kidnapping and transporting migrants across state lines. He's also challenging DeSantis to a debate. It begs the question, is Newsom preparing to run for president in 2024?
Yes, I think he's going to run for president.
Loyola Marymount University political science professor Fernando Gura says Newsom has no choice but to run if he wants to stay in power.
That is the only elected position, really, that Governor Newsom could run for that wouldn't be a step down from having served as governor.
Newsom has repeatedly said he's not running for the White House, focused instead on this November's gubernatorial race, which he is expected to easily win. But with uncertainty surrounding President Biden's plans for 2024, experts say Newsom is a top contender. Here's the president on 60 Minutes Sunday.
My intention, as I said to begin with, is that I would run again, but it's just an intention. But is it a firm decision that I run again? That remains to be seen.
Does Governor Newsom stand a chance to win the Democratic nomination and ultimately become president? Absolutely. He would be one of the top 3 or 4 individuals who could do this. He's aggressive enough. He's well known enough. He will have the money. He has the experience.
If President Biden doesn't run, Vice President Kamala Harris almost certainly will. She and Newsom could become Democratic opponents. But until Biden makes his decision, Harris is unlikely to make any substantial moves.